Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at another, I was going to say 1/6 scale figure, but actually we're looking at a 6 or 7 inch figure. This is from Cyberpunk. So this, I know it says V right here, so is that V or is that 5? I haven't played the game Cyberpunk yet. I'm gonna play it, and then when I started looking at it, excuse me, it didn't really interest me too much. So I actually haven't played the game, but the figure looked really awesome, and that's why I picked it up. So yes, this is the male V, I guess that's what you can call him. You can just call him me, but I know you can either pick the male version or the female, and this is the male V from McFarlane Toys. This figure was released in 2020, and obviously, like I said before, he's from Cyberpunk 2077. Right now, we're going to be doing, getting a good look at the box here. And now that it spins all the way around, what we're going to do next is we're actually going to turn this off, put this to the side for now, and we're going to do a quick unboxing of this figure. One thing before I go any further, I did want to show you guys something. When most of us look at this figure, we know it's a toy, correct? It's a toy. But for some reason, I don't know if you guys can see here, it says 14 plus, not a toy. So obviously this is not a toy. McFarlane just wants you guys to know that this is not a toy. So anyway, going on, I have actually already opened it. What I mean by opened it is I actually cut the thing so it can be ready, so I didn't have to bring a knife onto the screen. And this is all it comes with right here. Looks like it comes with, 2 guns, a sword, and the figure himself. I noticed that this one doesn't have like those little zip ties, so it's a little bit weird. And aside from that, I do believe it comes with the stand. So there's the unboxing for you guys. I don't know if you guys like it that way, or just showing the box with the figure out already. You guys please let me know in the comments down below. So what we're going to do next is get this stuff out, get the figure on the stand, and just take a better look at the figure on the rotating stand. Alrighty folks, here is a better look at the figure that it comes with. V. Just a 360 view of the figure. We are going to do obviously a lot closer look at it, with the details and articulation, but I was thinking about it too when I was saying that I haven't played the game. So I knew the game was coming out. I'm a big video gamer myself. I keep up with most of the games that are coming out, things like that. So when I first seen, Cyberpunk, I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. I really want to play this game. And then, Keanu Reeves is in it. I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan. So, I was like, you know what, I'm going to pick up this game. So, throughout the months went by, and, I started seeing more and more previews of the game, and it just, I don't know, there's something about it that, so the games I used to like playing Call of Duty, first-person shooters. I can't do them anymore. The older I'm getting, the more, the first-person shooters just give me a really big headache nowadays. So I just don't play first-person shooters anymore. And, for you guys that have played Cyberpunk know that it is a first-person shooter, so I kind of really went away from it. But then I started seeing the figures being sold, and the one that really interested me the most was Keanu Reeves' character, Johnny Silverhand. And so I picked him up, and right next to him was this one. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to give these a try, and I'm going to start collecting them. So this is the first one I'm reviewing. So all that being said, now that you guys have seen a good 360 view of the figure, we're going to take this figure off the turntable stand, and we're going to get a closer look at everything that the figure comes with, because you guys already seen what he came with, so we're going to get a closer look at everything that the figure comes with. Alrighty folks, as you can see here, he does come, like you guys saw when I was doing the unboxing, he does come with quite a few little things. I'm not going to say he comes with a whole lot of things, but he does come with a few things that you can, accessorize him with. So the first thing we're going to go over here, he does come with a little, I'm not going to say it's a stand, but it's more like, so it's, obviously you guys saw it on the turntable, the figure doesn't actually have a hard time standing up, but, the bottom of the figures has a hole in it. Here's a peg, so it stands up, and it's, you can stand him on here. You can, it says Cyberpunk, excuse me, 2077 Model V. And it's just a piece of plastic, just to help him stand up a little bit better. And that gives him like a nice little stand for him. So nothing too much out of the ordinary here. So I do like that they included this. Some of them don't, and I do like they included that. Now, because I haven't played the video game, I don't really know what these weapons are, what they're called. They're not normal weapons for me, you know, to be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what this weapon is, you know, in real life. I don't. So I'm just going to call it a handgun and a rifle and a sword. So going over the handgun, going over the handgun, it is, I don't know, I like the handgun, but it just, you know, most people know when you guys seen all toy handguns, they're casted with plastic very nicely, and then they just go up and then just kind of paint it. And this is not the best painting on this. You can see it doesn't really look that good with painting on the painting. I do appreciate to put the silver right there where, you know, the ejection port for the bullets, and, you know, the little bit of silver up here, but I don't know, it's just, there's something about this gun that just doesn't look nice at all. The paint does not look nice whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of this handgun, so, I mean, it looks nice with the character, but the paint job on it, it's just not nice. You can see a little bit of silver back here as well, so there's a handgun. As far as this, I don't know what it's called. I'm just going to call it a rifle. It's actually very nicely detailed. So obviously the plastic casting when they did it, you know, they had all the details on it, so that came out good. And then they came back and really did a very nice paint job on this. Very nice. Very nicely detailed and weathered. And what I mean by weather, for example, back here, there we go. You can see there's like wear on it. And the way they did that is they painted this part, and they kind of like got like a little like a brush, and they just kind of dipped it a little bit in paint and just kind of dry brushed it. So when you do paint, you're supposed to dip it in water and then paint, and then you actually paint something. With this, it's kind of, you just get the brush, dry brush, and you actually get the paint, and you just kind of, you know, to kind of give us those little streaks on it. So I really appreciate that. And then all you do after that, you put a little bit of the paint on there, and then because it gets into the creases, you kind of wipe it down, and it stays in the creases, and the rest of the paint comes off. Shout outs to Drip Mode, a YouTube channel. He does actually dioramas for figures. He is the one that actually, you know, he didn't really show me per se, but a lot of his videos, he shows, you know, the paint applications on his dioramas, and then you kind of understand how, you know, things are painted. So shout out to him. If you guys want, I will put in a link in the description down below so you guys can check him out. He's not paying me to do this. He doesn't even know I'm shouting him out, but, you know, now that we're talking about paint and I know how it's done, I will give him a shout out. But yeah, the rest of this gun is nice. It's nicely painted. There we go. Get a better look at it. I don't believe this comes out. Actually, I might be wrong. Hold on. Yes, it does come out. And it does have a bullet on there, but it's not painted. So apologies, I take my word back. It does come out. I don't actually have that displayed with my figure, that's why I didn't know it came out. So apologies on that one. There's the other side of it. Okay. And then the last thing it comes with is this sword. I have no idea what the sword is about, why it's this color. It looks very nice. The only thing I don't like, that it's just one plain color. Now, I don't know if it's supposed to be like that in the game. It does have nice texture all the way around the sword. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up. The color's really, the camera is not really picking up the color that good. It's like, it's like a hot pink. And I know I'm seeing it through the camera, and it's kind of looking white right here, but it's a hot pink. And it does have like little lines all the way around, and that's part of the casting of the plastic. So, but I don't know if it's supposed to be all with just one color. So, very nice detail, you know, on as far as the lines in it. But other than that, you know, it's a nice little accessory to have. So that's everything that this figure comes with for now. Not for now. That's everything that the figure comes with. For now, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna get the figure and take a closer look. Alrighty, folks. So here he is, Model V, or the male Model V. So what we're gonna do here, before we go any further, actually, I just remembered on this one, he stands I want to say exactly 7 inches. Yeah, exactly 7 inches. It's gonna fall over. There we go. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna move the camera just a little bit, go up a little bit more, and coming down. That way I can get the figure and we can look at it like this. So going off of the head sculpt here, it's all plastic. There's no, there's no fabric to this character. They call it mixed media. It's all molded plastic. The hair's done nicely. The head sculpt itself, very nicely done. Like I said, I haven't played the video game, so I don't know if this is exactly what he's supposed to look like. I have seen a few pictures of it, so it is pretty close. You can see the little parts on his face there, where like opens up because he's like half robot, I guess. You can see the earring there, and then you can see his little beard there. Now the beard is just, I think it's not like molded on there. It's actually just painted on there. And then you can see, next we'll go down is his jacket. His jacket is soft rubber. As you can see here, you can actually move it very easily. And I actually like the jacket. It's really nice. The little pin right there. You can see the zipper on it. The collar on it is very nice with the little blue in there. That's cool. That's a nice touch. And then the back of it, you can see it says samurai with like a flame looking skull with like, I don't know. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but there you go. And you have like this little thing up here. I also don't know what that's supposed to be from the video game. I should have done my little a little bit more research on him, but there you go. And then as far as his arms, I mean, they're actually hard plastic. It's not soft like the jacket. But I do like that it's still nicely sculpted with the jacket. And it's, he has the sleeves rolled up. You got the hands there. And then he has a nice little shirt underneath. The shirt underneath, it's just kind of too plain for me. There's no, I don't know. They try to put the wrinkles at the bottom, but not the top. So it looks weird up top. And, I don't know. I guess the wrinkles at the bottom make sense because if he has his shirt tucked in, obviously the wrinkles are gonna be there. But I don't know. It looks weird to me when you look at two different, one with wrinkles and the top doesn't have anything. So that just kind of looks weird to me. The last thing I do want to say about the jacket is I like this little part on the bottom here. It's very nice. The pants actually really stuck out to me. They actually look legit like actual jean pants. They look like some pants. When you look at some characters, like they're, obviously they're wearing pants. They just don't look like pants. They just kind of look like molded plastic on their legs, But this one looks very nice. It almost looks like he's wearing leather pants. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be, but to me it looks like they're kind of denim, dark denim pants to me. You can see the back of the pants here. You can see the pockets back there. Very nicely detailed. The paint on the pants are just, it sticks out to me the most. And then the last thing we're going to look at is his high top sneakers, shoes, whatever you guys want to call them. Very nicely done. I like those shoes. I used to be a big fan of high tops. I can't wear them anymore. Not that I can't because of some, health issue or not. They're not for me anymore. But I used to really, really like wearing high tops shoes. So I really like these. So that's it for the character as far as the details on him. Let me put him down here. And so what we're going to do next, don't fall over. There we go. And so what we're going to do next is go over this figure's articulation. Alrighty folks, so going over this figure's articulation, what we're going to do first is we're going to move the camera just a little bit upward. There we go. And grabbing the figure. So going over this figure's articulation, I do believe he has a 360 turn on his head. I think it's just a ball joint up there, so he gets pretty nice movement on his head. As you can see there, his neck is actually positioned there so you can't move it whatsoever. So going down to his shoulders, he has no butterfly joint right here. I was just actually trying to see carefully. He actually does have kind of a butterfly joint, as you can see there. A little bit of movement at the shoulder. Not much. He does have that 360 turn. His arm does go up to about there. And no further because it actually stopped right here with the jacket. It looks like he does have a double bend at the elbow but it looks right here, you can see this part of the jacket actually hinders it from going any further, but he does have the double bend. You can actually see the pin right there for one joint, and here's a double joint up there. You can actually see it, but because the jacket actually constricts it from going any further, it doesn't go much further up. As far as his wrist goes, you can actually see the peg there. So he does have 360 turn, and he does have the movement of up and down, actually. Oh, there we go. It's just kind of position. I'm sorry, I bumped the camera with my hand. I'm sorry. So he does have the movement of up and down. It's a little bit stiff right now. See if I can get this one to do it. Yeah, there we go. See? So there we go. As far as his torso, you guys can actually see the line of the torso. So he does have that movement downward, which is not much. And then backward, that's kind of pushing it. You guys can hear it start cracking a little bit. Not cracking, but like forcing it, see? So he goes back to about there. His waist does do a 360 turn. He actually, it's not like a, like it's not, how do I, some figures, they just turn 360 and that's it. This one does a 360, but it's actually a movement, as you can see here, see? So it looks like it feels like, not feels, but it looks like there, and it doesn't look like. It just, the way the movement is, I'm sure, there we go. There is actually a ball hinge in there. So it's giving him the, you know, the ability to move the waist like that. So as far as his legs go, we'll go with going forward first. He goes up to about there, and that's pushing it. There we go. And he goes back to about there. As you can see, this part of his pants actually, you know, hinders it from moving any further back. As far as sideways, without moving this one, he goes to about there. And he also, you guys can actually see it in the jeans, he does have a double bend at the knee. There we go, you can actually see better right there. There's one pin and there's the other pin for the double joint. There we go. I haven't really moved around with, moved this figure around too much. So he's really stiff. And for you guys that don't know this, a blow dryer on low heat, or just hot water. Get some hot water, put the figures in there, and let them sit there for a little bit, and then you can actually move the plastic a lot better, so you don't, they don't break. Something I learned a long time ago when dealing with figures. Something I should have done with a few of my figures that broke, that I'm not going to be reviewing because they broke. I have done one. I don't know if you guys remember the Ghost Rider. I was literally moving him from where he was sitting. I put him on the table. Before I grabbed him to, so I put him on the table, and I'm obviously inside the light box, and on my left side is the table already. It's like half the table. I grabbed him, the Ghost Rider with the bike, to bring him in here, and right when I was doing that, he fell and hit the ground, and his arm broke, and that's how that happened. So, anyway, I'm sorry, that was a little bit off track there. But the last thing we're going to go over with his articulation is his legs. He does have a 360 at the ankle. He does, it almost feels like he has a ball joint down there, but because of his pants, it hinders it a lot. So, but he does have that 360 turn, and his toes have that movement. They don't go down, but they do go up all the way. So, alrighty folks, so here he is again, male model V from Cyberpunk 2077, released in 2020. I'm not going to be doing a comparison because I haven't done any other Cyberpunk figures to compare him to. Then I really started thinking to myself, what am I going to do when I have one single figure of, I don't know, we'll just say of a NECA figure that has nothing to do with nothing else? Am I not going to do any comparisons with that figure? I don't know. I guess I'll see what happens when it gets there. But for now, I do have other Cyberpunk figures. So when I do other videos of Cyberpunk, I will be doing comparisons. But for now, because it's the first one of the series of the Cyberpunk, I'm not going to be doing any comparisons. With all that being said, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys haven't done so already, please like and share it. And if you also haven't done so, please subscribe. Also, I do ask that if you guys watch the videos, please watch them all the way through. YouTube they see when they don't really see it, but they know when a video is not good. People kind of watch like a minute of it or two and kind of skip through it. YouTube thinks and knows that the video is not good, so they don't circulate it for other people to see. I do have an Instagram, and if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, head over there and give me a follow. I do post over there pictures of like the upcoming videos I'm gonna do up. So I'll leave the link in the description down below as well. With all that being said, we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.